Yep. Alrighty, guys. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Corny Jackson after tonight's win.
Really good team win down here in Georgia. Um, we had a few guys step up, which is encouraging. You know, we've always talked the next man up mentality, and we had Wyatt come off the bench and step up and bring some energy, and Kai Spears came out and brought some energy. We obviously shot the ball well, which is also encouraging. I think we were 12 for what 19, 63%. So couldn't be more proud of these guys. That we had guys step up, and we had a much better second half than we had first half energy wise.
Where'd you rank that Obinna performance? You've seen a lot of them. Where'd you rank that one tonight?
Oh man, that was up there. That was up there, man. Up there near the top. Steve was telling me that the folks in Huntington, you guys had him at 9 blocks or whatever, maybe Grant. I'm going with that. I'm going with the 9 blocks. I believe my people in Huntington. But he was huge. You know what? He had the nerve to ask for a sub late in the game, and I said, no, I'll do you one even better, big fella. Let's get a timeout. Let's get a timeout so you can get your blow because you're too valuable on the defensive end right now for us.
Speaking of defense, coach, it seemed between the 12-minute mark and that 4-minute mark, every shot they took were probably shots you wanted them to take. Big guys taking 7-footers, contested threes. How proud are you of that defense? That was pretty suffocating for a while for them.
You know what? We actually, the big guys, they were having their way early on down there in the post with us, and we actually went 2-3 zone. It's something that we've been working on for a while just to have it in our repertoire, and it was good at James Madison. So I told my coaching staff, hey, look, let's keep in mind, we making zone these guys. I had no idea that the two bigs were going to come out and they were going to try to. I knew they were going to try to go inside to them, but I didn't know they were going to be so efficient. So we made an adjustment and went 2-3 zone, and that kind of changed the game. They missed a couple shots, the guards did, and then the bigs were shooting, 15 to 17 footers, and they missed a couple, and then we got on the roll and hit some. So I thought that was a vital part of the game is just going from man to man to 2-3 zone.
Just to follow up on that, they had 40 points in the paint at around the 11-minute mark, and they finished with 42. So you guys, like you're saying, that shift to the zone, it seemed like it really was able to collapse on it.
Yeah, it was. You know what? We went zone and that changed the game. Instead of them playing the two bigs together, they played one because they're trying to get some outside shooting in. So they would rotate them. So I thought that worked out to our favor. Our guys executed the zone that we called. They were alert. They were locating shooters. I know during the stretch we kind of lost a couple shooters, but again, that's basketball is part of the game. But for the most part, we were alert. And we were locating shooters in our zone.
It's good to see a game like this from Wyatt with him being close to home and everything, having some family in attendance.
Yeah, Wyatt had a whole fan club, man, between him and the Moore brothers. They had probably, I don't know, we probably had 100, people here. So you could hear him when Wyatt hit the three, and I'm glad they bought him some good mojo. He hit two big threes. That corner three late on our end was huge. So proud of Wyatt, happy for him. It's good anytime you can come home and play in front of family and perform well and walk out with a win. That's really good. And I'm happy for him and his family. Happy that they're able to come and see him play. Looking down on the court right now, we have several families here. Eric Harden's family. I see Nate's dad, mom and dad. I think no, it's his dad, the Moore parents. So it's a lot of Jalen Spear, his family's here. So we had a packed house. Ronald Blackshear, the Marshall legend, was here. He talked to our guys at halftime. I mean, at the end of the game. So it's a good win.
Did you see anything out there that maybe you want to clean up for the next game, or you probably want to look at the film before you make that comment?
Yeah,
Anything?
yeah. I don't have to watch the film. I'll go back tonight, watch it, then watch it again in the morning, and then share it with the guys. I'm sure every game, win or lose, you can find something that you need to work on, something that you need to clean up before the next game. We also need to watch Georgia Southern today. I guess they had their way against Coastal, so we'll see what they're doing. They're playing pretty well. So we know we'll have our hands full, so we have to enjoy this one and then shift our focus tomorrow to Georgia Southern.
I asked Obinna coach if that 15-0 run was the most fun run of the year you've had. Is that you in agreement with that? That was just fun to watch from the
You,
side and playing like that.
you know what? When you're out there, you don't really realize it. You know, when I didn't, I was so locked in on trying to get a stop and trying to do the next right thing, right? I didn't want to, I didn't want to celebrate too early because I watched a few games last night on TV. Ole Miss was leading the whole game and missed a free throw, and Texas A&M came down and hit a three, and I think Kentucky's game came down to that Florida. So I was looking at the clock, more concerned of executing and making our free throws. But I'll look at the film, and I'm sure it looks nice on film. So we'll celebrate it tonight and go back to the hotel and enjoy this one, then move on.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, appreciate it, fellas.